I'm joined with Coach Kirby Smart, Roquan Smith, and Sony Michel. I'd like Coach Smart to just give an opening remark, and then we'll open up the floor for questions. Please state your name and media outlet when asking a question, and signal the mic runners here on the both hand sides. Coach Smart.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank the Tournament of Roses College Football Playoff Committee. They've done a tremendous job hosting both teams. This is a really unbelievable atmosphere. I mean, to think about both sides, both fan bases did a tremendous job. I want to give a lot of compliments to Oklahoma. You know, Coach Riley does a great job. I mean, Lincoln's been a problem for a lot of defenses, and he created a lot for us tonight. He does a really good job. But our kids are so resilient. They never stopped chopping wood. They kept fighting. They believed. There was offensive players affecting defensive players in the locker room at halftime, and they kept fighting. We didn't play the way we were capable of, but the best news is we get a chance to play again. So I'm really proud of the fight, the resiliency, the seniors, and our fan base.
Thanks, Coach. We'll start here in the front.
Hi, Steve Futterman from CBS News. Congratulations, all three of you. Sony, could I ask you what it was like on that last run? Did it seem like a fast run, a slow run? Could you get to the goal any faster than that? And what was going through your heart and mind when you realized you had won the game?
I mean, when the play was called, everybody just looked each other in the eyes, and it was 11 guys just executing the play, and everybody did their job, and it was successful for us. I mean, when I scored a touchdown, I knew it was over. We finally get a chance to, play for something big.
Okay, we have a question right there.
Lindsay Schnell, USA Today. Kirby, the other day we asked Roquan, can you guys imagine winning a game like 48-45? And he laughed and said it would probably give you a heart attack. So you're obviously thrilled that you guys won, but is a part of you like dead on the inside as a defensive guy that you gave up 48 points?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed and upset. I didn't think we played to the level we're capable of. I do think that the players fought, and they are a good offensive football team. But, man, we stunk it up and played really bad. I want to give a lot of kudos to the offense for staying behind us and fighting, and the defensive players doing that. But if it was a measure of heart attack, I would be on the Richter scale pretty high.
We have a question here in the front.
Yeah, Barry Trammell with the Oklahoma, and Kirby and Roquan, you guys were lit up pretty good in the first half, but not in the second half. Oh, you had 10 possessions in the second half and scored 10 points. What'd you do differently? You really got after Baker. He didn't have time to throw much in the second half. What was different after halftime?
We played with passion. We played with energy. We played with enthusiasm. We ran to the ball better. We tackled a little better, and we played a little more aggressive.
It was just the halftime adjustments. We knew we wasn't really playing our style of defense in the first half, so we just had to come in. We knew we was going to face some adversity throughout the game, and just had to make those adjustments and then just come out and play with a little more passion.
We have a question here on the left.
Yeah, this is for Sony. Was there anything particular that you or Nick saw in the Oklahoma defense that you took advantage of? You guys had a really big game running.
We just wanted to, play our style of football. Oklahoma has a great defense. They created a lot of 3-and-outs for us. We just had to keep pounding. We had faith in each other, and all 11 guys on offense just kept grinding.
Coach, right here. It looked like Steve Finley from the Culver City News. It looked like things changed in the third quarter when you kind of went to a 4-3 instead of a 3-4.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was that simple. I can't sit here and say that we did that exclusively. We did play a little more 4-down in the second half, but I don't know that was it. I really just think the emotion and the players settled down and played with a little more discipline and a little more passion and energy. It wasn't like there was a magic sprinkle dust. We called the same defenses we called in the first half. We just played them better. I mean, we didn't even get them to third down in the first half, I don't think once. So it's not indicative of who we are, and we got to do a better job as coaches to put our players in a successful situation, and that's my most disappointing thing, that I didn't do a good job.
A question here on the left.
Kirby, it seemed like the game either changed or momentum swung your way significantly with that run for the Roses that Nick had, that 50-yard run. Your emotions during that time?
Just proud. I mean, look at 27-1 have put this team on their shoulders, and all they do is do it right. They come to all the meetings. They're in special teams meetings. They compete. And to see them racing down the field, I mean, it really embodies what this team is about. And, they say that adversity kind of reveals character. I think it exposes character for sure. And we found out we got a pretty good character team.
We have a question in the back in the orange.
Kevin Figures, Fox Sports Radio. Coach, Jake Fromm has played well for you all season long, but how impressed were you with the way you performed today, especially with all the pressure on, down a couple of scores, never seemed rattled, made some huge plays, scrambling around, making touchdown throws. How impressed were you with that a true freshman can play that well on a stage this big?
Well, I think when you got 1 in 27, it certainly makes it a little more doable. And you got 6 and 5 outside. He's got some good people around him. But again, Jake, he continues to grow as a player. He puts us in the right play. He makes good decisions with the ball. He protects the ball. So he does a lot of good things, and I'm really proud of his growth. You know, and I think the kid's got a bright future. And as long as you have a good run game and our offensive line creates running lanes for 1 in 27, it's hard to play defense against these two guys. I mean, it's tough.
We have time for 2 more questions. We have one on the left there.
Alex Soderstrom, the Red and Black. Sony, and you had a 38-yard touchdown run. It looked like before the run you said something to Jake, like changing the play. What was it you said to him, and what did you see?
It was just clarification of what the play was. You know, he called the play. I was just making sure that was the right play.
One of them was on the shot clock. He told him to hurry up.
Roquan, at halftime, Kirby said that he thought you guys just needed to settle down, that you were playing a little nervous. Did you feel that you guys were just maybe overly hyped?
I don't exactly know what the feeling was. I just knew he wasn't playing to our style and whatever that was, so we had to make those adjustments, and we did that. We played a little better in the second half, but not to our standard. But, you know, we expected that from a great Oklahoma team.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. I also want to say this, guys. The Tournament of Roses people have been tremendous here. They do a great job with this. We got treated with the utmost respect all week, and they really catered to our players, and they absolutely enjoyed this event. And that was win or lose. They got a class act, and they do it the right way. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.